You guys are awesome. That's all I have to say. So I guess if you have a question and it's not allowing you to get to the part where there's applications where you can do the Q&A and type it in, you can always post it on Facebook, and I can either address it there or in the video if I still am on here and see it. But I just wanted to be able to do these once a week to try to get everybody kind of together and get the message out and make sure everyone's on track. I will be sending out emails to everybody, but if they go to your spam folder or if you don't read them, it's not going to get across the same way. So I wanted a way to really stay connected to you guys, give you guys information, motivation, and then also, like I said, answer questions. So we did, now I'm down to 3 viewers, so I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to kind of keep rolling at this point, and then it'll be recorded for later, and I will practice some more and get all the issues worked out for next weekend. So everyone can be on, and it'll be a lot better. All right, where was I? Saturday, we all did the testing. If you were there, if you weren't there, I will be checking my phone, I guess, periodically too, since I said if you wanted to put any questions on Facebook, I can answer them there. If it's about the challenge, the Warrior Tracker on Facebook or anything, I sent out an email earlier. I did see that I got some kickback, so I'm going to check everyone's email and make sure I have the correct email. So we'll get that kind of stuff out of the way. I was just reading a comment from Jenny on Facebook asking where to ask her, but I just said it. I'm not sure if I'm on a delay. When I tested it, I was on a delay. So interesting technology. So if you haven't done the measurements on Saturday, Monday night at 6 p.m., we're doing measurements in the picture setup and everything again. So if you didn't do it, make sure you're going to be there and communicate with us if any issues come up. Since it was raining, we weren't able to do the 150-meter sprint test. So what I want everyone to do is as soon as possible this next week to come to one of the Training for Warrior class times, and we can do it at the beginning of class and get that 150-meter sprint test out of the way. I also want everyone to do those challenges. Try to do them like once a week to kind of give you practice at them and to see your progress. In the Warrior Tracker, I saw a lot of people submitting their times, and okay, Dr. Nixon's over. That's why I lost your viewing. This is funny. With the Warrior Tracker, you can track your scores, and I saw a lot of people doing that. If you still have questions about that, I'll explain it, but then I can also show you. So when you log into the Warrior Tracker on your phone or on your computer, you have the options. There's a home, and then there's a schedule. On the home page, the schedule's kept there, and then also on the schedule tab. You can hit the back arrow for last week, now that Saturday's in last week. And on the Saturday at 8 a.m., there's a block titled Evaluation. If you click on that, there should be an option. If you didn't log it in, where it'll say Log Workout, when you click on that, that's where you can put your scores in. When you go to do the 150-meter sprint test, when you click that option on there, if you've already got scores in there, it'll say Redo Log. And when you click that, you can then add those scores in. It's important for everybody to add them in the same way. If you looked at the challenges, you can already see there's a leaderboard where we can see, how many push-ups and sit-ups everybody did. You can also add in exercises. If I don't already have it put on the schedule, on the top where it says green Add Exercises, when you click that, then you can scroll and see which challenge you want to add, do it, and then you can add your score in there. You can also add any other exercises if you're working out on your own or doing anything on your own. You can track it that way too. So if you have any questions about the Warrior Tracker, let me know about that. I also asked everybody to log on to MyFitnessPal. If you don't already have an account, download it. And I want everybody tracking their food through that way. Last year I did a nutrition log, and with that, the feedback was slower response, and it was hard for everybody to write down what they were eating. And then also you don't have the macronutrient breakdown, the protein, calories, and all of that. So if you haven't used MyFitnessPal before, I can explain in more detail if you need on how to use it. But when you log in, it's free. Again, you can download it on your mobile phone. You can use it on your computer. And The only thing is when you first create it, it's going to undershoot your protein vastly. So you'll have to go into the settings and change your percentage. And just in general, you're going to want protein to be closer to 50%, carbs 30%, fat 20%. Everybody's going to be a little different, so I can look at your stats individually. But you're going to want to definitely change the protein to higher. And then also the sugar lower. A lot of times it'll allow you too much sugar. So I tell everyone ACSM guidelines is no more than 6% of your daily calories coming from sugar. So on a 1,500 to 1,800 calorie diet, that's no more than 20 to 25 grams of sugar. So stay away from sugar. I'm checking, so I'm just posting to Facebook. Hopefully everyone that's trying to get on can see me now. So if you are on the Facebook and you're having trouble viewing, hopefully if you're seeing this now, you're seeing it recorded. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email or post it on Facebook and I will get to you next week. Will be better. One thing I want to talk about too, the theme of this challenge that I've been putting out there is the easy day was yesterday. A lot of times I feel like people are waiting for tomorrow to start things, and I'm guilty of this too. Like, tomorrow I'm going to start my diet. Tomorrow I'm going to start working out. Today I'm going to take it easy because I've been working hard, or I'm tired, or the kids, had a stressful day. So I really wanted this to be the theme of this 8-week challenge. I've got the idea from another dojo's t-shirt, and I really just wanted to stick with it because that's what I want everyone to think of. The easy day was yesterday. It doesn't mean it has to be hard, but we all know it's not set up to be healthy. Society is not. So it is difficult, but I stress that success is not going to happen by accident. You have to plan for it. So if you want to be successful in this 8-week challenge and you want to be successful beyond that, you're going to have to plan for it and shoot for it. So a lot of you did the Biggest Loser, the 8 weeks. So we've got the Facebook group going. If you're not on the Facebook group, make sure you send me a friend request so I can add you. If you were on my team in the Biggest Loser, you know that we posted a lot. We posted, I think, a lot more than other teams on the Facebook. It helps kind of keep you accountable. It helps to know that there are other people out there struggling. It helps give you ideas for food and support for motivation to make sure everyone's doing everything. So I look forward to a lot of posting on this one. Post questions, motivational posts you find, your food. Once you get your MyFitnessPal set up, I want everyone posting from that. And then what I'll do each week is I'll take and highlight some posts and give you guys a shout out too. So if you're not on the group, let me know. Well, I've got some notes here to kind of try to make sure I go over everything and try not to miss anything for you guys. Some of you have done Training for Warriors in the past. Some of you are familiar with it. Some of you are not. There are other videos out there, a couple of them explaining what Training for Warriors is, the mission and the message. Some really good ones I'll try to find and post to the Facebook group. Training for Warriors is global. There's affiliates all over the world. If you've heard me talking about them, it's pretty cool. We call ourselves a familia. But Training for Warriors principle is about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. It's about finding a warrior within. Anyone can be a warrior. You just have to dig down deep inside. So during this 8-week challenge, I expect a lot from everybody in the workouts and in the eating. I don't want you to plan for cheat days. I don't want you to plan for off days. Everything we do is going to be safe, but I want you to push yourself. So if you're in the Training for Warriors class, if you can safely and properly do a squat and overhead press, your form is correct. I don't want you to slack off on the weight. If the reps call for 6 reps and you put a weight on the bar that you could do 20 with, then that's not doing the set correctly. It should be a 6 rep max. As long as everything feels good and you look right in your form, that's number one, most important. But if everything else looks good, then if it calls for 6, you shouldn't be able to do 7 or 8 or even 10. So with that being said, it's about digging deeper inside yourself and finding the warrior within. One of the shirts, the original shirts that I have, on the back it says, "Victory is reserved for those who pay its price." And I believe in that. I believe that if you put more effort in, you're going to get more from it. So I want everyone to come into the workouts with that mindset. If you come in the mornings, I know you might be tired, but it's the best way to start your day. If you're coming in the evenings, you might have had a long day. But once you walk in that door, it's time to go. And I want everyone to be in that mindset of giving their all. If we're doing a hurricane, we're not going to coast through the running. We're not going to cut it short from the finish line. We're going to go all out the whole time. And I promise you, like, if you give it your all, you'll be amazed by what you can do at the end of 8 weeks. So I'm looking forward to the workouts. I'm looking forward to the Facebook posts. I'm looking forward to all the interaction with you guys. Lots of high fives and excitement. Those were my main points. Make sure you get on the Warrior Tracker. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you get on MyFitnessPal. It's not as hard and difficult as you think. And if when I suggest it then, or when I suggest it now, you kind of are thinking in your head, I don't want to do that, then you're already in that wrong mindset. And that's what you need to change, because it's something that will help you immensely to see, wow, I'm not eating enough calories, or I'm not eating enough protein, or there's way too much sugar in that yogurt or whatever I'm eating. I thought it was healthy. So it is super important. I'd recommend even buying a food scale. They have them at Walmart for 15 to 20 bucks. Pretty easy to do, but that way, if you're going to go put in MyFitnessPal that you had 6 ounces of chicken, how do you know it's 6 ounces of chicken if you didn't weigh it? So it doesn't have to be something that's hard and difficult and tedious, but by getting the food scale when you cook and prep, weigh out your meals, having a container ready to go, setting yourself up for success, you'll know better what you're putting into your body. Now would be the point where I would ask anybody if they have any questions. But I don't think anybody has the access to that options. So this is going to be recorded. It'll be on YouTube, and then I'll share it again on the Facebook group page. So I would say if you have any questions, then put them there. Next week, I'll make sure that it is better. We'll get one link, and we'll make sure everybody that wants to participate and has questions and wants to answer them live, that you access them probably from a computer is best. I think it's, from what I can see, you can see me and hear me on your phone and tablet, but you're not able to ask questions. So I'll put something together to try to help everybody do that. So in the meantime, I'm going to sign off. I'll work on an email to you guys, and I'll post all of this stuff. And if you have any questions, just let me know. But I just wanted to say I expect a lot from each and every one of you over these next 8 weeks. And I'm excited, as you all know I am. Don't pretend that you don't know me when you come in the gym. You better be giving me a high five and get pumped up. No cheat days, no off days. The easy day was yesterday. Let's do this.